Hey guys, it's Austin here from Foreigners Finances. Thanks for checking out my first video post on my blog. The reason I wanted to do one today was that I want to stress the importance of Roth IRAs and show you why high school students, college students, anybody in their 20s or 30s who doesn't have a Roth IRA should consider opening one up this year. An IRA is an individual retirement account. Now, the Roth IRA has certain tax advantages that you need to consider. Contributions are made with after-tax income. That is money from your job that is taxed. Withdrawals are tax-free if you wait until you're 59 and a half or older to withdraw. Now this is great because normally with a savings account or a taxable investing account, the money is taxed when you go to take it out. But with the Roth IRA, you don't pay any taxes. And when you're 60 or 65, your tax bracket could be pretty high, so you're going to save tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars if you start off when you're younger. So what do you invest in with the Roth IRA? Well, you have some options. You can invest in stocks like Amazon or Google or Berkshire Hathaway. You can invest in mutual funds, which are a bunch of different stocks crammed into one fund. You can invest in CDs. You can invest in real estate. Or you can invest in an index fund, which is what I have my Roth IRA in. And that is like a mutual fund that's spread out over a lot of different stocks, so it's not as risky. How much can you invest in a Roth IRA every year? Well, you can invest up to $5,000 of your yearly taxable income. That is the money that you make in your job. If you are making $50,000 a year, you can invest only $5,000. If you're making $70,000 a year, only $5,000. If you're a college student or a high school student and you're making less than $5,000, you can invest what you make and pay taxes on. So where do you invest this money if you don't really understand? Well, you need to open an account with a mutual fund company like Fidelity, Vanguard, T. Rowe Price, or with a discount brokerage like E-Trade, Scottrade, or ShareBuilder. Open an account with them and they can help you through the Roth IRA process. Now, a lot of you are probably saying, Austin, I feel guilty, but I just don't really care that much. What's the easiest option for me? Well, that is the Target Date Retirement Fund. These funds are great because they automatically change with you as you get closer to retirement. For example, if you're 25, you can buy the Target Date Retirement Fund 2050 or 2055. When you're 25 and you put money into the fund is allocated at 90% stocks, 10% bonds. As you get closer to retirement, the stocks go down because you want to be less risky and you want to have that money be there for you when you go to retirement. When you're 60, that money in the same fund that you bought into when you're 25 could now be 50% stocks, 50% bonds. Okay? So it's not as risky if the stock market falls when you're 65 or 70. Now, these are great funds for passively investing in your future, but not having to worry about stock prices every day or even what to do with your money and how to allocate it. Okay, so the Target Date Retirement Fund is the easiest option. Now, there's some important things you need to consider. With the Roth IRA, this is money you can't touch without penalty until you're 59 and a half. You can touch it if you are getting a mortgage, or there are some other ways you can take out early withdrawals, but you don't want to plan on having access to this money until you're 59 and a half. Plan out what you want to do with this money, what you want to do with your money over the next 5 to 10 years, and decide, do you have enough money to put away? Make sure that you have a healthy emergency fund or rainy day fund. At least $1,000 is safe because you don't want to risk losing your job or getting sick or having to go to the hospital and having to pay with your credit cards. Also, do you have any credit card debt that you need to pay off? These are things you need to consider before you open your Roth IRA. There's no point in opening a Roth IRA and getting an 8% return if you're going to pay 20% on your credit card. So consider, do you have enough money in your bank account? Have you paid off your credit card debt? After that, you can consider opening up a Roth IRA. Now, the important date to remember, April 15th. 2010 is the last day you can invest in a Roth IRA for 2009. Okay, so April 15th, 2010. Remember that date. Get on it now, do some research, figure out what fund works for you, figure out where you want your money to go over the next 5-10 years, and pull the trigger. It's the best thing you will do for yourself at a young age because you will take advantage of compound interest and you'll be able to beat so many people who start when they're 35 or 40 because you started young. So invest in a Roth IRA. You'll never regret it. Thank you for joining. Please feel free to leave a comment below, and we'll talk to you soon.